Continuation from the last episode.
But why Kwame Asamoah is on this show and why I'm speaking to him today is because there are so many youth from Africa, okay, flying the shores of Africa, wanting to come abroad, especially in Europe, America, the Asia, specifically in China, for a greener pasture. We are all running away, myself, himself, for whatever reason. Many people have different reasons, and they do that through education, by coming to study abroad, by working, some people even through marriages, and for some people they have even been lied to just to leave the shores of Africa. And so I have invited Kwame here today because I know he came to the UK through a scholarship, as he just mentioned at the end of his intro. And I want him to take us through the whole process, the whole journey, so that people who have been writing to me, asking questions of how to come to abroad, how to relocate, to get more informed before they make the decision, so that their journey, your journey, will be much smoother than ours. Because some of us look for a lot of information on Google, but unfortunately, Google doesn't give you the vital information you need until you arrive here and you are like, really? Maybe if I knew this was the case, I would have stayed back home, So this is what Kwame is here for. Once again, Kwame, you are welcome. Now, to my next question. What motivated you to pursue a master's program in the UK and not in Ghana?
That's a very, very good question. In fact, if you are to speak to my friends, they will tell you that I am actually not the academic type. I
really
anything that
with all the background you would just spill to us. You're not the academic type.
It's so surprising. It's so surprising. Like sometimes I don't even understand myself, like others don't understand. Usually you know who you really are, right? And others also see you differently. And honestly, I am actually the type that never likes. I don't like school. I don't like the whole idea of sitting in class and studying. Like I find school very stressful. But others on the other hand really feel that, like you're really, really intelligent. Like, like every class that I have been to, everybody sees me in that light. Like, yeah, I am. I don't see myself that way.
Yeah, people definitely see you differently.
So most of my colleagues that have completed a bachelor's degree, my colleagues at work, all knew what scholarship I didn't even know what scholarship, like really, applying for scholarship. And like, I didn't know any of that. So they already had experience applying for scholarship and stuff like that. You're already mentioning bigger schools. And I don't even have no idea, even the schools in Europe or in the US. The popular ones are the Oxford, Cambridge, Harvard.
Yeah.
But so I'm like, you know what? I am not part of those of you that want to go and do masters. So I usually tease them every single day. But I think to be honest, I was just a little bit stressed at work. Okay, because since the time I started work, it's been very difficult, like having to school at the same time, working full time, doing a whole lot of things. So I haven't been to leave, annual leave before. Yeah, and my work was very stressful because I was a project manager over a lot of related projects. I also did project management of, building digital solutions and stuff like that. And it's extremely stressful. And so I felt like I just needed a break. I was doing a well-paid job as well. I wanted to put that one across, well-paid job. So for me, coming to Europe wasn't for economic reasons.
Great.
Honestly, it was because I feel like I just want to have a break.
I love to hear that because, the assumption out there is mostly like we're running away for greener pastures, but it's more than just greener pasture for someone, So I'm really, really happy to know that you were economically great, but you needed a break, a change of environment.
Absolutely. Like, I just wanted to put that one across. I mean, looking at my background as a very poor person, at least I got a very good job that I would say I worked hard at getting. And I think that lack too is on the side because we don't have a lot of jobs in Ghana. So I was doing a good job. I was paid very well. I was surviving very well. So I just felt I needed a break. That was just the reason. So this scholarship, somebody just sent me a WhatsApp that, hey, like, you know, there is this scholarship that you can apply for. I was like, okay, maybe I can apply for that and see if I'll get that.
Some good friend, yeah.
Yeah, like just send like some of these passing WhatsApp people forwarding.
Yeah.
You know.
Wow.
And so I clicked on that. I was like, what scholarship is this? Because it wasn't appearing on the school's website. So it felt like, no, this could be very deceitful. It was like on a normal SurveyMonkey page. I was like, which school will even do a scholarship like that? I was like, well, let me just apply and see if it even works. So I had to get reference. You have to get a written reference from the school. It was part of the requirement. I went to my school at Gimpa, and one of the lecturers that I wanted to write the reference for me said, well, there actually isn't any good school that would request a written reference. Now, the new thing is for them to send a link to your referee, then the person will fill.
Yeah.
So you see, so all odds were stacked against me, making me feel like this is not a legit scholarship. So because I was already doubting myself. And then the professor, who I'm sure have already schooled outside, says that no, there is no credible school that would do this. I was like, so what should I was like, no, I still need to. So I moved to another lecturer to get it again.
So that lecturer didn't do it because of the doubt he has.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think it was a legitimate doubt because when you show that the link is on the SurveyMonkey, it's not on the school's website.
Yeah,
and in
right.
every credible scholarship, you need to see the school.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So he had a legitimate concern. Yeah. But there was something in me that felt like, no, you still have to chase people for this thing. So I was like, it doesn't hurt if I get, and it's not like I don't get this scholarship, I don't lose anything, So I applied for that. So I was able to get 2 references. Now I also applied for 2 other schools, University of Liverpool for 1 master's scholarship that they also had. And I applied for University of Aberdeen as well. So University of Liverpool, they have 1 scholarship. They give to just 1 person every year around the world.
Oh, wow.
Just 1 person, that they give. UK institutions hardly give scholarships. It is the public scholarship programs like the Chevening, the Commonwealth that goes, but the institutions themselves hardly give scholarship. So this was like one of their first time scholarship, for 1 person for University of Liverpool. And University of Manchester, the one I was applying for, also that was the first time they were launching that scholarship. Yes, so I applied for the 3 scholarship. And God be so good.
So your motivation came from friends, basically.
Yes. Yeah, and I was just doing it as passing without putting any hard work. In fact, I was still teasing and insulting them for applying for a lot of scholarship. So it's like, I'm like, well, I don't even know how it's done. Let me just put my personal statement together. I wrote maybe we'll get to that side too. Yeah. I'm sure we'll get to that part. So I applied for the 3 scholarship and I got all the 3.
You got all the 3?
Yeah.
So then my question would be, why you chose Manchester?
Good.
So I'm shocked. Life. Somebody might really, really want this and will not get any of them. And you were merely forwarded a message. You pursued it against all odds, and then you got a 3.
Yeah, it's very true.
Why Manchester? Why did you choose Manchester?
So first, I chose Manchester because...
Thank you for watching this video up to this point. Stay tuned for the next episode.
Stay motivated and inspired.